Hello everyone, Poohead189 here, and today we're going to take a look at two new subclasses for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. These are now out for public playtesting, so they're still in the beta phase. I'm going to provide a link below that gives you all the information you need to know about them, but I'm pretty much going to read all of it out now so you can hear it while driving or in your car or cooking or on the toilet or wherever you are so you don't gotta multitask. Obviously, I'll give my own opinion too, but I'll try to keep that brief. Okay, now let us begin. So this is for Unearthed Arcana 2020, Subclasses Part 5. I'm going to read the playtest disclaimer. This is playtest material. The material in this article is presented for playtesting and to spark your imagination. These game mechanics are in draft form, usable in your campaign, but not refined by full game design and editing. They aren't officially part of the game and aren't permitted in D&D Adventure League events. If we decide to make this material official, it will be refined based on your feedback, and then it will appear in a D&D book. Here are some things to keep in mind. The character options you read here might be more or less powerful than options in the player's handbook. If a design survives playtesting, we adjust its power to the desirable level before official publication. In early playtests such as this, the character options are rarely tuned for multiclassing. We are nonetheless interested in multiclass related feedback, accounting for it if we finalize the design for publication. So, these are going to be two dragon-focused subclasses, which is pretty interesting. I like it. Way of the Ascendant Dragon, a new monk subclass that emulates the power of dragons, and Drakewarden, a new ranger subclass with a drake companion. Now, let's go with the monk one. At 3rd level, a monk gains the monastic tradition feature. Here's a playtest option for that feature, Way of the Ascendant Dragon. Monks who follow the Way of the Ascendant Dragon revere the power and grandeur of dragons. They alter their own ki to resonate with draconic might, channeling it to augment their prowess in battle, soar through the air, and to bolster their allies. I wonder how they'll bolster their allies. As a follower of this monastic tradition, you decide how you unlock the power of dragons through your ki. The Ascendant Dragon Origin table offers some possibilities. Now let's go here to the origins, which I've read before, they're pretty neat. Number 1, if you roll a 1 out of a d6, you honed your abilities by observing a dragon and aligning your ki with their world-altering power. 2, a dragon personally took an active role in shaping your inner energy. 3, you studied at a monastery that traces its teachings back centuries or more to a single dragon's instruction. 4, you spent long stretches meditating in the region of influence of an ancient dragon's lair, absorbing its ambient magic. I like that. 5, you found a scroll written in Draconic that contained inspiring new techniques. 6, after a dream that featured a 5-handed dragonborn, you awoke with altered ki, reflecting the breaths of dragons. Now, this class is really good. I like it more than the second class, at least for the premise of it. Let's delve in further. Draconic Discipline, 3rd level Way of Ascendant Dragon feature. You can channel your Draconic ki to imbue your unarmed strikes with the essence of a dragon's breath and to use your connection with draconic creatures to magnify your presence. You gain the following benefits. When you damage a target with an unarmed strike, you can change the damage type to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. I like that, it gives you variety. That might be a little overpowered, but I would say keep it. 2, if you can't already, you learn to speak, read, and write Draconic. That makes sense. And finally, if you fail a Charisma Intimidation or Charisma Persuasion check, you can use your reaction to re-roll the check as you tap into the mighty presence of dragons. Once this feature turns a failure into success, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. That is pretty neat. Breath of the Dragon. This is still 3rd level. You can channel your ki into destructive waves of energy like the dragons you emulate. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of the attacks with an exhalation of draconic energy in either a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide, your choice. Good variety. Choose a damage type, acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison again. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw against your ki save DC, taking damage of the chosen type equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die on a failure, or half as much damage on a success. At 11th level, the damage of your breath increases to 3 rolls of your martial arts die. Okay, so I was confused first because I thought it meant that you had to roll 2 martial arts die, but I guess it just means the damage of it, so that's good. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Okay, cool. While you have no uses available, you can spend 1 ki point to use this feature again. So it's free until... Okay. Doesn't really say... Okay, yeah, it does. Never mind. I'm being stupid. It's late. Wings Unfurled. 6th level way of the Ascendant Dragon feature. When you use your Step of the Wind, nice, you can unfurl... Sorry, I just love it. Unfurl spectral draconic wings from your back that vanish at the end of your turn. While the wings exist, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. While you have no uses available, you can spend 1 additional key point when you activate Step of the Wind to use this feature again. That seems good. It's just spouting wings at 6 levels kind of weird, but that's just flavor-wise. It makes sense. Aspect of the Worm. This is the 11th level. The power of your Draconic Key now radiates from you, protecting your allies from harm and punishing any who raise arms against them. As a bonus action, you can create an aura of Draconic power that radiates 30 feet from you for 1 minute. That's quite a while, that's 6 turns. No wait, that's 10 turns, sorry. Each turn is 6 seconds. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage, and for the duration you gain the following effects. You and your allies within your aura gain resistance to the chosen damage type. Waves of destructive energy flow out from you and your allies when any of you are attacked. So, wow, when your allies are attacked too. When you or one of your allies in the aura is hit by an attack made by another creature within the aura, the target that was hit can use their reaction to deal an amount of damage of the chosen type equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die to the attacker. Alright, I'm liking this. Let's get back up here. Once you use this bonus action, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest, unless you expend 4 key points to use it again. Okay, that kind of reminds me of my very Dragon Ball character that I homebrewed, a Sun Soul Monk. I'll get into it later, but this is a very Dragon Ball kind of feel, this class, so I'm loving it. Ascendant Aspect, 17th level way of the Ascendant Dragon feature. Your Draconic Key reaches its peak. You gain the following benefits. I better turn to a fucking dragon. You gain blind sight out to 30 feet. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Nice! Moreover, you can see an invisible creature within that range unless the creature unsuccessfully hides from you. That's broken, but I love it. When you damage a creature with your Breath of the Dragon, the energy clings to the target. At the start of each of the creature's turns, it takes damage of the type your breath dealt equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die. At the end of its turn, the creature can repeat the save, ending the effect on itself on a success. Alright. When you activate your Aspect of the Worm, Draconic Fury explodes from you. This better be good. Choose any number of creatures you can see within your aura. Those creatures take 4d10 acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage. Your choice. Alright, so overall this is a balanced monk, but I wish there was an ultimate like finishing move. This just gives you some neat... I mean, it just certainly gives you some neat abilities. But, you know, you'd think they'd have like a dragon style of fighting or like a dragon punch or something like that. But hey, it has a lot of effects. I'm liking it. Now let's get to the Ranger. At 3rd level, a Ranger gains the Ranger Archetype feature. Here is a playtest option for that feature, the Drakewarden. Dracewardens are rangers who use their magical connection with nature to form an enduring bond with a minor dragon, a drake. This bond allows the ranger to summon the drake to their side and share in the awesome awe-inspiring power wielded by dragons. Considering how your ranger gained their bond with the Drakewarden origin table offers some examples. Now before I get into that, this is kind of a weird class. I mean, I fucking love dragons and I fucking love rangers. But you'd think that, you know, you could already do this kind of as a ranger. You know, I mean, I guess you gotta homebrew it a little bit, but like, you know. Okay, I won't judge until I read all of it. Origins. You studied a dragon's scale or claw or a trinket from its hoard and created your bond through the token's lingering draconic magic. That's not how the lore works. 2. A secret order of rangers who collect and guard draconic lore taught you their ways. Okay, that's better. A true dragon gave you a drake egg to care for. When it hatched, the drake bonded to you. Now that would work, you just need a good reason for it. You drank a few drops of dragon blood, forever infusing your nature magic with draconic power. Okay. An ancient draconic inscription on a standing stone empowered you when you read it aloud. That sounds like something you could use for a monk too. 6, you had a vivid dream of a mysterious man accompanied by 7 yellow canaries who warned you of impending doom. When you awoke, your Drake was there watching you. Okay, now that's a shout out to the goodly dragon deity Bahamut. Those 7 yellow canaries are 7 polymorphed gold dragons, which is really neat. Okay, Draconic Gift. 3rd level Drakewarden feature. The bond you share with your Drake creates a deeper connection to dragon kind, granting you understanding and empowering your presence. You gain the following benefits. If you can't already, you learn to speak, read, and write Draconic. You'll learn the Thaumaturgy cantrip, which is a ranger spell for you. Okay, cool. Drake Companion. You can magically summon the Drake bound to you. As an action, you can summon the Drake, which appears in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. The Drake is friendly to you and your companions and obeys your commands. See its game statistics in the Drake Companion stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus in several places. When you summon the Drake, choose a damage type listed in its Draconic Essence trait. You can determine the cosmetic characteristics of the Drake, such as its color, skill texture, or any visible effect of its Draconic Essence. Your choice has no effect on its game statistics. Okay. Let's see. In combat, the Drake shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. That action can be one in its stat block or some other action. If you are incapacitated, the Drake can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after you. Okay, move and use reaction on its own, but it can only take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. Okay, so you pretty much just gotta waste a bonus action to have it do shit that's not dodging. I wonder if that's balanced. I mean, I guess it sounds it. Once you summon the Drake, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, unless you expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher to summon it. I wonder how long the Drake can be around then. The Drake remains for tells me here. The Drake remains for a number of hours equal to your proficiency bonus until it is reduced to 0 hit points, until you use this feature to summon the Drake again, or until you die. That sounds good. Anything the Drake was wearing or carrying is left behind when the Drake vanishes. That's fair. Drake Companion, small dragon. I hope it's not a small creature. Armor class 14 plus your proficiency bonus. Okay, hit points 5 plus 5 times your ranger level. The Drake has a number of hit die d10s equal to your ranger level. Okay, 40 feet speed. Your strength is 16. The dex is 12. The con is 15. The intelligence is 8. That's kind of dumb for a dragon, but I guess it's young. 14 wisdom and 8 charisma. Saving throws, dex plus 1 plus proficiency bonus, wisdom plus 2 plus proficiency bonus. Damage immunities determined by the Drake's Draconic Essence. Senses, dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 12. Languages, Draconic. Challenge, proficiency bonus equals your bonus. Okay. I wonder if you can teach it common. I guess you'll just homebrew it. Draconic Essence. When you summon the Drake, choose a damage type. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. The chosen type determines the Drake's damage immunity, the damage of its bite, and the damage of its infused strikes trait. So, hold on. If you summon this Drake, and you summon it as a red Drake, and then later on you summon it as a black Drake, is that the same creature? Or not? I don't know. Okay. Actions. Bite. Melee weapon attack plus 3 plus proficiency bonus to hit. Reach 5 feet, 1 target. Hit 1d6 piercing damage plus proficiency bonus damage of a type determined by the Drake's Draconic Essence. Makes sense. Reactions. Infuse strikes. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence. Okay, so it hits something within 30 feet of it. With a weapon attack, the Drake infuses... Wait. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the attack to deal 1d6 damage of the type determined by the Drake. Okay, so it's pretty much the monk ability just for the dragon. So if a creature within 30 feet of the dragon that it can see hits anything else with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence. So I think it just means for companions. Which is neat. It gives companions a bonus. Bond of Fang and Scale. 7th level Drakewarden feature. The bond you share with the Drake intensifies, protecting you and stoking the Drake's fury. While your Drake is summoned, you and the Drake gain the following benefits. You gain resistance to the damage type chosen for the Drake's Draconic Essence. Choose one of the following. The Drake gains a swimming speed of 40 feet and can breathe both air and water, or the Drake grows wings and gains a flying speed of 40 feet. Okay, so if you chose, like, a Draconic type earlier, like a dragon color that can breathe underwater, he still can't do it until this level. The Drake's bite attack deals a 1d6 damage of the type chosen for its Draconic Essence. It deals an extra 1d6 damage. Okay. Drake's Breath, 11th level. As an action, you can exhale a 30-foot cone of damaging breath or cause your Drake to exhale it. Choose... so you can choose within you... Okay, you can choose between you or your dragon to have a fucking breath weapon. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage. Each creature in the cone must make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC, taking 66 damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. This damage increases to 8d6 when you reach 15th level in this class. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest unless you expend a spell slot of 3rd level or higher to use it again. You know, I've noticed that neither of these classes have been able to get anything back with a short rest. Perfected Bond, 15th level Drakewarden feature. Your bond to your Drake reaches the pinnacle of its power. While your Drake is summoned, you and the Drake gain the following benefits. The Drake grows to large size. So it was just normal sized. It's literally just person sized. That is small. The Drake's bite attack deals an extra 1d6 damage of the type chosen for its Draconic Essence, for a total of 2d6 extra damage. When either you or the Drake takes damage while you're within 30 feet of each other, you can use your reaction to give yourself or the Drake resistance to that instance of damage. Okay, so to review these two classes, the Monk one is solid. I would want it to have a real damage dealer attack. Just one, even if it's at like 11th or 15th level. I just want a giant big attack. That's what it's lacking. Everything else is like, damage over time or damage, area of effect damage, stuff like that. When it comes to this Ranger class, the Drakewarden, some of it is solid, but it kind of, how do I put this? Rangers could likely do some of this anyway, and, if you just homebrew slightly, and otherwise, it's kind of underwhelming with the dragon. It's a Drake, it's not a dragon, but, it's the size of you. It doesn't really have much in the way of, regular dragon powers, that I could see. It's just... but still, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad class. I think the Monk is doing better, but, hey, I'm not going to judge until I actually play it, but, from what I can read here, I would probably give the Monk class a B, and the, Drakewarden a C if I had to grade them. Maybe the Drakewarden's even a D, or a D+, I don't know. I'll say C. Because some of it, I'm being a little harsh on it, but, yeah. But, yeah, either way, I love that these both are dragon-based, and, I mean, I kind of want to try one out, pretty soon. I do play Thursday games where we play arena matches. I might ask the DM to let me try out one of these, but anyway. Thanks for listening, guys. Like, comment, or subscribe if you want to, and if you want to support me on Patreon, I will leave the link in the description below. Thanks for listening, and have a great one.